7 brutal reasons you still have no discipline. You said you would start today. You said this time would be different. You said you would be more disciplined, more focused, more consistent. But here you are, still stuck in the same cycle, starting, stopping, quitting, repeating. And deep down, you're starting to question yourself. Why can't I just stay disciplined? Listen carefully, because the problem isn't what you think. There are 7 brutal reasons why you still have no discipline, and most people never fix them because they never see them. But once you understand these, you'll realize it was never about laziness. Reason 1, your brain is against you. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Your brain is working against you, not because it hates you, but because it's trying to protect you. Your brain is designed for survival, not success. It wants you safe, comfortable, efficient, and in the modern world, that means choosing easy rewards, scrolling, watching, eating, avoiding, because those things give you instant pleasure. No effort, no delay, no struggle, but discipline requires you to suffer now for a reward later, and your brain hates that. This is called delayed gratification, and if you never train this ability, you will always lose to your impulses every time you say, "I'll start later. I'll do it tomorrow." That's not weakness. That's your brain choosing comfort over growth. And unless you take control, it will keep choosing that for the rest of your life. Reason 2, you don't see yourself as disciplined now. Here's something deeper. You don't act disciplined because you don't believe you are disciplined. You might say you want it. You might even try for a few days, but your identity hasn't changed. And identity, Aziz, is everything. Because every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who procrastinates, quits easily, lacks consistency, then every time things get hard, you will return to that version of yourself automatically, without thinking. This is why Atomic Habits emphasizes, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. So even if you want discipline, your subconscious will pull you back to who you believe you are, and until that identity changes, nothing else will. Reason 3, you're addicted to escaping. Be honest, the moment things get uncomfortable, what do? You escape. You grab your phone, you open another app, you distract yourself, not because you're lazy, but because you don't want to feel discomfort. Discipline forces you to face things like boredom, frustration, uncertainty, self-doubt. And those feelings are uncomfortable, so instead of sitting with them, you run. Again and again. This is called avoidance behavior, and it becomes a habit, a loop, discomfort, to escape to temporary relief to repeat. But every time you escape, that you reinforce the same pattern. You train yourself into run to avoid growth, and over time, that becomes your default behavior. Reason 4, you rely on motivation. Here's one of the biggest lies you've been told. You just need more motivation. No, you don't. Motivation is unreliable. It comes when you feel inspired and disappears when things get hard. Think about it. How many times have you felt motivated, started strong, then slowly stopped? That's because motivation is emotional, and emotions change every single day. Some days you feel powerful. Other days you feel tired, distracted, unmotivated. If your actions depend on how you feel, you will never be consistent. Discipline is different. Discipline says, I don't care how I feel, I'm doing it anyway. And most people never build that mindset. They wait to feel ready. But the truth is, you will never feel ready. But what I'm about to tell you next is the one that destroys people silently, without them even realizing it. Reason 5, you're self-sabotaging sometimes. You're not failing because you're weak. You're failing because you're afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, afraid of what happens if you actually try your best and it's not enough. So what do? You hold back. You procrastinate. You don't give 100% because if you never fully try, you never fully fail. And that protects your ego, but it also destroys your future. This is called self-sabotage, and it's dangerous because it feels like normal behavior, but it's not. It's fear disguised as comfort. Reason 6, your environment is destroying you. Now look around you. Your environment is shaping you more than your willpower ever will. If your surroundings are filled with distractions, noise, easy entertainment, then staying disciplined becomes a daily battle. And eventually, you lose because willpower runs out. But environment is constant. If your phone is always near you, you will check it. If distractions are everywhere, you will get distracted. It's not a character flaw, it's design. And if you don't fix your environment, you will keep repeating the same cycle. Reason 7, you think discipline should feel good. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Discipline is boring. It's not exciting. It's not dramatic. It's not motivating. It's repetition, doing the same things over and over without immediate results. No applause, no recognition, just quiet effort. And most people quit because they expect something more. They expect to feel inspired, but real discipline feels like nothing. And that's why it works. Because while everyone else is chasing excitement, you're building consistency. At the end of the day, you don't lack discipline, you don't lack knowledge, you don't lack potential, you lack urgency. Because if everything was on the line, if your future depended on it, you would act immediately, without excuses, without delay. The life you want is on the other side of the things you keep avoiding. So the question is not why am I not disciplined? The real question is, how much longer will I choose comfort over growth?